Well, hi everyone. It's been about 6 weeks since I've done any work on my recording studio build. That's only because it's been the holidays and then I was being quite busy in January. So now, today is the 4th of February, so it's back to work again. So I will show you in the meantime, just last week, what work has happened, because I had to wait for that to finish off, which is the electrical work. I had to wait for that to finish off before I could continue. So I will quickly show you the great electrical wiring that the licensed electrician has put in, and then now I'll be able to continue with the project. So let me show you around. This is the entry point of the power that comes from the main switch of my house, from the switch box, and there'll be independent switch box here for lights and power sitting inside with the fuse box within it as well. So that's all the cables that's coming in and then going into the rest of the building. And from there we also have the wires for the switch, light switch, exhaust fan switch, and everything else comes here. And from here they go up in the roof, nicely tugged in. And in the roof area we have 4 points, 3 of them being lights. So there'll be a light over there, LED, one in the middle and one here. And this 4th one here that you actually see hanging, that's my smoke detector. It's part of the standards that we need to have. That's going to be included in there as well. Following on, there's going to be multiple double power points. There's a power point there and one on the other side. And also there's going to be 2 where my main desk is. There's one right there, the double power point, as well as my data point. And then on this side I have another double point. And to future-proof things, I've also added a double power point right at the top there, in case later on if I wanted to put a flat screen TV there for either watching anything or part of my workstation PC. The other cabling that we have is the exhaust fan that is switched, so I can switch it on and off from the near the door switch, and there's going to be an exhaust fan. And talking about the exhaust fans, these are the ductings for the exhaust. So they are insulated ducts, tubes, I don't know what you call them, yeah, duct. So one for intake, one for outtake. So basically what will happen is the exhaust fan from there will suck air out, and the vent for that is on the other side. And then the vent from outside, naturally sucking cool air in or fresh air in, is actually becoming into the ceiling which is on top of my desk. So there'll be fresh air coming down, naturally sucked in, as the hot air from, or the bad air coming out from a vent on the ceiling there into the tube and zigzag across and go out and get sucked out from the exhaust fan, which is sitting externally on the outside of the building. So that way it will minimize any noise of the fan coming in, hopefully. Last but not least, no, I haven't forgotten, that is the point, and there you can see there's a hole there, a power cable going out. That's for my air conditioning. So the air conditioning unit will be sitting on the other side of the wall on the outside, and the internal unit will be sitting in the middle between that side of the wall in the middle there, so blowing nice cool air or warm air depending on the outside weather. Also arrived are my door frame. The door frame here that needs to be cut and put in place. Hopefully I'll be able to organize that. I don't know. That's going to be a tricky. So there's two of them for the two walls, the two doors. So we'll see how that goes. And I already have the doors as well. They're in my garage. So as soon as I get that organized and all hopefully cut in size, so they go the door there. And those ones are the beams for the roof. The roof sheet metals have been ordered as well. So I got to screw those onto the roof, and then the metal sheeting will actually screw onto those beams. At the moment it's planning to do it today, but it's too hot. It's 32 degrees outside. I'll be sweated and melted by the time I do any work. So that's probably left for either tomorrow or next week. Well, as you can see, even though it looks like not much work has happened in the past 6 weeks, or due to the holidays and some of my day-to-day workload, but there's quite a bit happening. So the sheet metals have been ordered, so I'm hoping that in the next 2 or 3 weeks I'll have the roofing and the guttering all finished, and I'll be ready to do my doors, which is the next big thing. And once I have doors, I guess ordering the rest of the installation that's going to go in the walls, and the gyprock plastering, which is another milestone. Catch you later.